Gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the King Michael the First, Spooky Soundboard. Welcome to the Nuck If You Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Joined by King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name, aka Halloween Havoc.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome back, y'all. Hey, make sure you taking your content to the next level with Opus Clip, the #1 AI video clipping tool. You can repurpose long videos into viral short clips with just one click for free. Click that Opus Clip link at ykwrestling.com to start your free 7-day trial of all the pro features, but it's free any other time. You just don't have pro features all the time. Outside of that, it's free. Yes, sir. Merchandise and all our platforms that we are available on at ykwrestling.com. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube at YK Wrestling. Let's get the show started, man.
Yeah.
Shout outs. First of all, I'm gonna put my shades on like you know, because I'm Aaron Judge around this bitch. The light's too bright, so I gotta put my shades on.
Oh, that's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded, bro.
I had to do that.
Shout out to my Dodgers enough this weekend.
You did. Horrible weekend for you. Good weekend for me. I mean, you got one over on my team. Both of our football teams in college and NFL played this weekend. I don't know how that lined up like that. Mm-hmm. So our teams went 1-1 against each other in them sports. We almost had y'all.
Should have went 0-2.
Y'all shouldn't have beat us.
Listen, I agree. I agree. It's a damn disgrace.
I mean, I could have let us get that dub, man. Refs was holding us too. Like they hold us on like a couple calls, like kind of stalled our momentum a little bit, but like we also should play better. And our quarterback threw a game-losing interception. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Shout out to Dylan Raiola, that's my guy. But like,
the boy, nice.
You're a freshman, so you make freshman mistakes.
Shit.
That's what happens.
Yeah, man.
It is what it is. But them Dodgers though, 2-0 in the World Series. Freddie Freeman with that walk-off grand slam in game 1.
What the hell, bro?
That's how I imagine losing when we had Kershaw. Like we had Kershaw on the mound. That's how I would imagine us losing.
When they made that pitching change late in the game, I'm like, oh, I know this is about to be some bullshit. Because it's like what did we do this for, bro?
Hey, you put him against the top 3 batters on the team, and then you have him walk Mookie Betts, who like he good against Mookie. You said, "Oh, we're gonna walk him." That's
stupid, man.
Hey, it didn't happen to my team. It's cool.
And don't get me started on Judge, man.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna talk about him.
It's nonstop.
We ain't gonna talk about him no more. Hey, that's y'all man.
If it wasn't for Giancarlo, this would have been a sad watch.
Hey, Soto and Stanton save y'all. Didn't save y'all enough. You lost.
Right.
It's a good sports week for me, man. My Lakers is 3-0. My Lakers undefeated.
That fourth quarter was nasty.
Hey,
that fourth quarter.
LeBron James.
He might be about to sway me on that conversation. Like,
you think so? Nah, I don't think it's nah.
Like listen, I've been dug in for a long time. A long time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
He might hardware with me.
I feel you. That's why I'm like, I've been planted on it. But I don't know, man. He about to be 40.
That's
dropping
crazy.
30 like that. You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
Take the game.
He scored with like 10 straight points. He cold.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oof.
Shout out to JJ Redick too.
Hey, listen. I was rooting for this when they announced that he was going to be the coach. But I'm like, it might take a minute. He might start off a little slow. Damn that. Like, yo, we all gas, no brakes right now.
It's even more infuriating because like LeBron and AD, they were younger 2 years ago,
Yeah,
as everybody else was, and it just
right.
wasted them 2 years. They 2 years older
Nothing.
now, and it is what it is. Hopefully, Father Time chill out for a little bit longer, because motherfucker don't care who it is. He come for everybody.
Facts,
Don't come for
man.
Bron yet.
Nah. Okay, it's like it's another like 2 more years. I think
Yeah.
we'll be all right.
Hey, can you believe we've been watching LeBron play basketball since he was 16? He's turning 40.
First time I saw LeBron, I had to be about 10, 11 years old.
Yeah,
I
he was
just
about
turned
10.
32.
Yeah. Whenever him and Melo played, that was like the first time I seen him. That was,
Right.
I think, in 2002. Been watching
Damn,
this man
man.
hoop since 2002. That's crazy.
Like, oh, at the top of the list.
Right.
Like, we literally went from like LeBron to Kobe to LeBron to Durant, then like LeBron to
LeBron and
like
Steph.
Steph. It's really been like LeBron's like then went through all the phases with this dude, man.
He cold. You know who else we've been watching since 2002?
Hmm.
John Cena. I
Ooh,
seen John Cena in the WrestleMania commercial because WrestleMania pre-sale just went on sale this past week.
Lord have mercy.
$10,000 for combo seats on the floor, bro. Wow. I made sure I went to the casino, bro. As soon as that shit came out, like, hold on, let me add to this. I see you
Hey,
came up on a little something, something. I am not permitted
ooh.
to come up on anything of that matter, but
Ooh.
you can do it. You came up.
Yeah.
You
Listen.
about halfway there to one of them seats.
Hey, listen. Happy National Tight Ends Day, y'all. That's all I got to say.
Hey,
80 ain't
who
the
else
only
we shouting
Robux
out?
around here.
Hey. Who else we shouting out, man? Shouting out the Motor City Machine Guns out
Woo!
here winning the tag titles on SmackDown this past week. Chris
Yo,
Sabin, Alex Shelley, they third
um,
match on the roster.
bro, imagine if you had stopped watching at the start of the month and you just watched
Right.
this past Friday. You'd be like, hold on, what the hell going
Who are
on
these
right here?
niggas? What
Like,
they do?
how Shelly and Saban get on SmackDown and they just won the titles? Like,
Right.
what?
Shout
Damn.
out to them. I seen it was like this interview they did, and they talked about how like somebody in TNA didn't want them to be a team. They
Right.
said the person that they talking about quote said, "I just don't see it, bro." That's what they were told. So we can speculate on who told
Oh,
them
oh,
that
oh
back
Lord.
in 2006, 2007, around that era.
Oh, Lord, help us all.
But they put over Jim Cornette for, Jim Cornette gave him like Midnight Express tapes. They gave him a whole study packet filled with like DVDs with 100 matches, and they watched every single match, and they took away from a lot of the things that they did. Shout out to Jim Cornette for being the
Hey,
reason that the Motor City Machine Guns is getting argued on the GOAT level now that they're in
that's a
WWE.
that's a fact. Hey, y'all can say whatever y'all want to about Corny. He got
At
some
mind,
memeable moments. He got
that
memeable
mind,
moments, no doubt. But goddamn it, if that man is not built for this business through and through, live,
absolutely.
sleeps and breathes it, can't knock it.
Hey, shout out to Jim Cornette.
Sound like a real nigga to me.
Facts. Hey,
Elsewhere on
hey,
SmackDown,
you heard the way he was going off about Trump.
he always going off about that nigga.
Oh my god, this
I see he
motherfucker
had a whole
here,
little
man.
campaign video. This shit was
Right, that's what I was talking
comedy.
about.
It was cinematic as a motherfucker.
Oh man,
He
like,
said, "Hold on, I hate this nigga so much. I'm gonna spend some hard-earned money to get a quality campaign video. I ain't even
like,
affiliated with these niggas. That's how
man,
much and we know Jim Cornette hate a nigga very much if he dedicate himself to it.
right.
Like,
You already know.
I wasn't even shocked.
And
Shout
if
out to
you don't know,
Cornette,
then
man.
you should.
Facts. Shout out to if you also What? Hold on, run that back because I'm over here fumbling my words. If you saw SmackDown this past week, you also saw the Usos is back together, man. Jimmy and Jay, they hugged it out. Jimmy and Jay
Yes,
had them
sir.
real tears too. I love to see it. I,
Oh,
I was I was actually like legitimately happy for these niggas too.
oh hell yeah.
So more on the OG bloodline being back together, possibly in a little bit. But as far as that Sami Zayn shit goes, that y'all keep trying to just
keep that shit over there. Hey, keep that shit.
keep it over there. I don't want to
Please.
see it. Please, for
Oh,
the
not at
love of
all.
stop it.
Yeah, man. We're not here for
It's
that
like, damn,
at
we ain't
all.
here for that at all. No,
Nah.
listen. See, we finished. We should see. I can't even talk. I'm so flustered by the fact that y'all want Sami Zayn. I keep messing up my words right now. Me and Reek finish each other's sentences when we on the same page.
Facts, man.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's
Shout out to
true.
Halloween as well. Halloween is this week.
Yes,
I
sir.
love me some good Halloween. I've been watching a few scary movies. Some shit that was. I watched Trap the other day. That shit was kind of trash.
Yeah,
M Night.
I fell asleep on it. It wasn't doing it for me.
This nigga just wanted to put his daughter in a movie with her music. That's all that was.
I'm about to say like that must have been all it was. Like I was missing the point. The trailers told me everything I need to know.
I didn't even
Honestly.
see the trailers. You know, I'll tell you all the time, I don't watch trailers. I haven't watched a trailer since 2015 around here. I think the last trailer I watched might have been Force Awakens that I can remember. It's been that long. Movies are better without watching the trailers to me because they put everything
That's
in the
true.
movie in the trailer. I don't want to
Yeah,
see it
that's
no more.
true. Facts.
Well, I ain't
That's
see
why
the trailer.
I appreciate the way Marvel be doing it. Because they be
Yeah, they
like
don't spoil nothing.
they be making false footage. Like they be
Yeah,
showing stuff that ain't never gonna be in the movie just to throw you off. Like, oh, okay, all
they
right,
say, yeah, we're gonna cut this scene out.
right. I'm
I
here for
think they
that.
slid. But yeah, that movie was trash. But shout out to Halloween though. We got a few days left, so I'm a ramp up my Halloween watching. They got a good collection on all the
Facts.
streaming sites.
Oh
Peacock got a
hell yeah.
collection. Max, they got a decent little collection. So I'm gonna check them out, see what else they got. I was watching what was I watching? The Shining. I was watching that on Max a few weeks ago.
I gotta watch that back.
Yeah,
It's
that
been a
shit
long
hard.
ass time.
Yeah, like it's so cold. Like Jack is a motherfucker.
Hell
Shout out to
yeah.
Jack Nicholson, bro.
Elite.
Legend in the game. I'm over here. Y'all can't see me, but I'm the Aces mascot. I'm the Las Vegas Aces mascot for Halloween. So yeah, got the jersey. I got our
Oh
mascot is a
shit.
bunny. Yeah,
Oh man.
so I'm
I'm
him.
say I saved money on a costume. I will be going dressed as your local postman.
That's how it go.
Yeah.
Hey, who I think I might have another costume. I'm gonna pull up wearing it to work this week. I'm gonna see what I got. I'm gonna piece something together. See what we do. But of course, since it's Halloween weekend, it's Halloween Havoc coming up here in about 20 minutes or so. So we might have to do some live reaction while we record.
Oh
I
hell yeah.
might load that up here in a little bit.
It's about
But
to be time.
let's preview these 5 matches real quick. We got Kalani Jordan versus somebody from Fatal Influence for the North American Championship in a spinner's choice match. We don't know what that match type is going to be. I don't think they've announced it yet. I could look it up, but it might take me a minute. So for the purpose of flowing this show along, I am just going to disregard it right now. But who you got facing Kalani Jordan and then who you got winning?
Uh, Anybody but JC Jane, honestly,
I
because
agree.
it's just it was supposed to hit. It's not hitting. You might as well throw Fallon in there because she's probably the only one that's making this thing interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do, then I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Let her win. Let it spark the heel turn that we need to get out of Kalani Jordan because I've been saying it. We all been saying it. Like this. this whole like vanilla shit we got going on with Kalani is not doing it for me. I like Kalani. I want to see some flavor, some new blood out of this. Like I want something to change. You know what I'm saying? Get me enthused about this woman again.
So it didn't take me long to find it at all. They have announced what type of match this is going to be. She's going to be facing the entire group in a gauntlet match.
Oh,
that's the choice. Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind then. We absolutely can go with that idea now.
Yeah. Free bird the North American title.
Like she ain't gonna win this.
Nah. Yeah, it's over. Kenny Smith.
It's over. It's over.
Next up, we got Andre Chase versus Ridge Holland in an ambulance match. Well, you got this.
Ooh. Honestly, it need to be Ridge to win. Because
yes.
If not, what did you start doing? Yeah, if not, then what did you start doing this for? Honestly. Like the dude came into NXT supposed to be like a big bad, like a brawler, you know, one of those monster dudes, basically. Mm-hmm. Like, and we done gone through so many different iterations with him and getting into brawling brutes and stuff like that. Now that he done flipped back to being the asshole, like you got to put a stamp on it. You got to let him win.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I made my choice for the previous match, but I'm going with the Fatal Influence as well. Next up, Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade versus Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. Who you got in this
one? Oh yeah. I don't have a name for them yet, but they are immaculate. So I need them two to win. Stephanie and Julia. That's like even though Roxanne has been, I mean, the run she's been on is rivaling some of the top NXT championship wins, women's runs out there. Like, I might put her past Shayna at this point. And Shayna was that bitch for for the longest time. You know what I'm saying?
Similar. They both have 2 reigns, and the second reign lasted way too long.
Right. Like the way I'm putting it, I'm like, there's Asuka. Asuka's at the top. She was undefeated, never lost in NXT, never lost the title. And then right after that is Shayna, but now I got Roxy like right up there with her. So we gonna see where this goes.
Yeah. They said she's the longest reigning champion this year.
That makes sense. I believe that.
Yeah. And she just passed Oba.
Oh damn.
Like last week. So
hey, it's okay. It's okay. We're about to correct that mistake.
Oh yeah. Nah, that's perfect segue to the next match. In a tables, ladders, and scares match for the North American title. Obafemi and Tony D'Angelo. Who we got?
Bringing the king back to top. The ruler winning it back. He don't got no backup. Oba killed them niggas. He don't got no family.
Gangsta shit I seen him do the whole time.
Real talk.
He laid all the motherfuckers out.
He said, "You gonna watch?"
Ooh, bro. Dr. Umar, some just hit me.
Okay.
Oh, girl, was it Rizzo that got taken out?
Yeah.
Got taken out by Nikita Lyons.
Look. When you said that, I was
just like, why are you giving her that shit? I was like real confused. I was like, what's going on here? And now that it just hit me just now. She the one that did that shit. I was like, Oba wouldn't have took her out.
Yeah, they made a business transaction right there. Yeah.
Hey man, Dr. Umar, you can mind your business, dog.
Oh, you gonna have to. You gonna have to. Hey, man.
Who would never be 6'3"?
It just gonna have to be like that sometimes, bro. Like,
listen,
to quote the doctor, he don't even know what to do with all that. She need an unapologetically African alpha male to handle that. They don't know what to do with all that. If nothing else, that is an alpha male. I'm just saying.
Oh, big facts. Big facts.
Look how thick that is. Look how thick that is.
Yes, sir.
That's what
About
Oval
to
Philly
cook.
said. Shout out to Big O. And then in the main event for the NXT title in a Devil's Playground match, Trick Willie versus Ethan Page. Now, before you give the winner, who had the better diss this week?
Oh my God. So I still gotta listen to Ethan's, but I'm gonna tell you what though. That promo that he just cut on NXT this week is probably the best mic work I've ever seen.
Ethan Page?
Listen, yes.
Yeah.
Love me some Trick Williams, bro.
Mhm.
That's my guy. I'm still with him. But Ethan ate this nigga live on the mic. Real talk.
Mhm.
I was not expecting that at all. That was some good work. That was clean. He got that, man. But Trick killed him with the diss, though. I think that's probably what it was. He was like, yo, okay, so you like to rap. I like to talk. Give me a microphone and see what's up.
Hey, did you see that the Trick Williams video?
Nah. That's the video. I heard that. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, so Trick Williams diss, he had Reverend Devon in that joint. Kaya Dream was in the video too. She was like a background extra. Yeah.
Oh.
They was in church though. Devon was preaching. He brought Trick up to the stand, and Trick just laid into Ethan Page. Ethan Page, I think, had the better diss because Ethan Page, I'm picking Ethan Page to win the belt here. And I'm gonna tell you why. At the end of his diss video, he promised that after he won the belt, that Sexy Red will stop making music forever. So that's my pick.
Oh man. So I will say this though. That's a hell of a way to swing a vote. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I'm actually gonna also take Ethan Page, but more so for the reason that one, he's been swaying me lately. Like I said, that promo was immaculate. But more to the point, we just talked about title reigns that go on too long. Trick has done everything he needed to do in NXT. There's not going to be a next big rivalry for him in NXT. It's been past time for that call up. You know what I'm saying? So if we get maybe into the fall with this one or something like, or deeper into the fall, but it's about that time. And I think at this stage, it would make more sense to just transition and let Ethan take that spot. Let him go on a run. Let him hold it for a good minute until we get a new baby face to pop out. Because I can't see the benefit of having Trick just keep winning at this point.
Yeah. I'm with all that. So
yep.
I'm gonna load that up here in a little bit. So we're gonna react to some things as they go along. We are still in the shout out segment, people. But I knew this would be a long shout out segment, so I made it very wrestling heavy so we can stay on topic a little bit. See how I do things, man. I do this for y'all, man.
It's methods to madness.
Yeah, I do this for y'all. Shout out to an RIP to DJ Clark Kent, famous DJ, producer, produced for Biggie, produced for Jay-Z, did Brooklyn's Finest by Jay-Z. Did what else he did? Players Anthem by Junior Mafia, which is pretty much Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
He did Sky's the Limit by Biggie as well. And he also produced for Lil Pump. If you care about that. But he a legend in the game, so RIP.
Boom, 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 boom.
Obligatory fuck cancer. Always
big facts, man. That. Big facts.
And
my God, I'm gonna at the show right now.
Who?
This dude I used to work with. Yeah, Halloween Havoc right now. He just sent me a bunch of pictures with him and his son.
Oh yeah, it is in Pennsylvania. Huh?
Yeah, it's right out there in Hershey.
Nice. Shout out to people going to shows, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm over here. I gotta take out a mortgage to go to the next show I want to go to.
Listen, I'm gonna need a couple more. I'm gonna need a couple more national position, skill position to pull this out. You know what I'm saying? If I get like two more of those, I think I'll be fully funded.
Hey, I'm taking out a couple seasonal jobs, a couple of them.
Yeah, man.
Everything I make from them jobs going to WrestleMania.
Listen, I might not take no days off in December. Like,
hey,
y'all work me from the first through New Year's.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my ticket by like January. So
facts.
By January, I'm trying to get it. We're gonna close out this long ass shout out segment, this almost 30-minute shout out segment. Got Peasant of the Week.
I'm packing the air, this guess what?
These peasants, you peasants.
And I would like to first preface this by saying this shit is all cap. But some of this really happened though. So I'm just saying, don't get mad. Because there wouldn't be a Peasant of the Week really without this person. Okay. Like this person makes Peasant of the Week. So without further ado, Peasant of the Week.
I'm packing the air, this guess what?
Lil Durk, bring that ass here, boy.
Bring that ass here, boy.
It would be no Peasant of the Week without Lil Durk. He the first person you hear every time somebody get the award, but it's only appropriate that he get added to the list, to the Hall of Fame of Peasants of the Week. Wow. This man just got arrested this past week. Another rapper got arrested. What this time? A murder for hire conspiracy against fellow rapper Quando Rondo that resulted in the death of Quando Rondo's cousin in Beverly Hills back in August of 2022. And Lil Durk kind of been bragging about it on songs ever since, if you've been paying attention. Mm-hmm. He's been talking about somebody, I just didn't know. But like, there's this video of Quando Rondo with the police with his cousin after his cousin got killed, right? And he's just like crying, screaming, of course, like in agony. One of your family members, one of your closest people getting killed, especially when it was meant for you, right? So he's just in straight up agony, right? This man, Lil Durk, be having like the audio on his songs and shit, like in the background, like on some evil shit. Like you been kind of bragging about it. The feds is gonna catch you. This is federal. He in the feds, bro. Like the FBI caught this. He allegedly tried to flee the country.
Yep.
Booked flights to Dubai and Switzerland. He also booked a private jet to Italy, and he was arrested on the way to the airport. This nigga tried to flee the countries that had extradition agreements with the United States.
Oh my God.
As a nigga that's referenced power in his music multiple times,
listen,
you should have known better.
That's exactly where I was getting ready to go. Because I'm big on irony. And I just, what was it, 3-4 weeks ago, just watched this nigga on the season finale of Power. He's on the season finale of Power, caught multiple bodies, and then on the show said, "Hey, I'm headed back downtown. I ain't trying to catch a case for these bodies."
Niggas.
Oh man. You can't make this shit up, bro.
Yeah. That's some rap shit for real.
It really is.
The reason why he was beefing with Quando Rondo, because Quando Rondo was there when King Von got killed like a few years ago. It's just back and forth. You know, niggas be laughing when they ops die. Niggas be laughing at other niggas and it's get back. It's just an endless cycle of stupidity and violence. Yep. And that's what we got. This nigga got like 10 kids. And kids was not a priority.
Obviously.
Your brother, your homeboy was more of a priority than your kids. That's crazy. Your homeboy can't do nothing. He gone. Like, you gotta grieve with it, bro. Like, focus on your kids. That's just my way. That's the way I look at it.
Hey, shout out to keeping rap beef alive, I guess.
Yeah, It is what it is. Let's talk about this week in wrestling history, man. 1991, Jake the Snake Roberts unleashes Damien on Macho Man Randy Savage. We know the story behind that, too. Macho Man wasn't having that shit at first.
This shit scared a lot of children out there, bro.
Oh, bro. If I was watching this shit as a kid, I would have been fucking frightened. I would have been scared. Like, I'm trying to think of a time where I think the closest thing to this with me was when Jim Ross got set on fire.
Mm.
When Kane set Jim Ross on fire, bro, I was kind of scared for my nigga.
Yeah, no, that was bad. But the first one that I think of is when Kali put that vice grip on Mysterio, started squeezing.
Oh yeah,
bro, I thought his head was gonna pop.
No. See, I was a little older when that happened, so it didn't like scare me as much. But I was kind of like, nigga, that's supposed to happen,
right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, you see, this man is little.
He's trying to kill this stood man. Over him like this. He was looking down on him. Like, hold on.
Like you got to let up a little bit. Don't mess around it. Put this nigga in the hospital for
real. Speaking of Rey Mysterio, 1997 Halloween Havoc, Rey Mysterio defeated Eddie Guerrero for the Cruiserweight title in a title versus mask match. They would have had to unmask. He unmasked like a year later anyway. So, yeah. But classic match. I need to go watch that actually after NXT is over with. That might be on my docket. 2000 RIP to Yokozuna, passed away age 34. Was two-time WWF champion, Hall of Famer. Yeah, man. My nigga was like 700 pounds, bro.
Oh yeah, of course. That wasn't going to go.
Yokozuna when he died was bigger than he was when he was wrestling. So just imagine.
Damn.
Yeah. RP to Yoko. He went out the way he wanted to go out, though. So I can't even trip.
That's true.
He wanted that for himself. It is what it is. You can't do anything about somebody that wants something for themselves. He wanted to get to this target weight. And I guess he did it. But RP, he a legend. 2008, the Main Event Mafia forms. They were in Las Vegas at the Hard Rock Casino, which does not exist anymore. It's called the Virgin Hotel and Casino.
Pushing it up.
Nobody asked for that little tidbit, but I decided to tell you. Main Event Mafia, that was Booker T, Kevin Nash, Sting, Kurt Angle, and Scott Steiner. And Queen Charmel was there too.
That was kind of fire.
It was. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah. Like I slowly stopped watching TNA, like maybe like a few months after they started, but like I remember when they first got together, it was kind of gas.
That's when
right before Bound for Glory too, I think.
That's when they had like that Godfather music playing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was fire. That was when Book started commentating while he was stomping BD.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
that's Scott Steiner had to, he's fat. No, he cut that.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that was
time, Scott Steiner, bro. All Hall of Famers in that group, man.
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna count how many world titles between all them niggas. There's a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
gotta be like 40 of them.
Just between
Sting and Book
Kurt,
alone.
between Kurt and Book, you got like 20, 25, 30 right there.
Low key. Shout out to Main Event Mafia. 2009 bragging rights. The first ever bragging rights in Pittsburgh. In the main event, John Cena defeated Randy Orton in a falls count anywhere, no disqualification Iron Man match. I don't remember that one. I got to run it back.
Yeah, me too.
That sounded like it was some heat. 60-minute Iron Man.
That was I want to say that wasn't the one where he was choking this nigga in the STF with handcuffs or nothing like that. I think that was the I Quit match, I want to say.
Yeah, that might have been that one.
But that all happened in the same year. Like, they was just snapping on each other. They had
This is the
Breaking
one when
Point.
one of them got thrown through the lighting grid.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they had Hell in a Cell. They had Breaking Point, the I Quit match, and they had the Iron Man match. Like they was going
And
crazy
these
that
niggas had a
year.
TLC a few years later.
Yeah.
They was going wild. Shout out to those. They both the GOATs. And I've seen somebody say, like, whenever John Cena go in the Hall of Fame, might be this year, might not be this year, but who should induct him into the Hall of Fame? Because a lot of folks are saying Randy. I was leaning more Stephanie McMahon myself. John Cena would have been the bodyguard at a nightclub scene in a 2006 rom-com if Stephanie McMahon was not on that bus.
I mean, that's true. My pick, unfortunately, probably isn't going to happen because he's taking his commitments elsewhere. I definitely would have said Edge because, I mean, the end of the day, yeah, Cena was the guy, but I feel like he got his depth out of that rivalry with Edge. Like he was just going at it with everybody, and he always come out on top. There was no mountain he wasn't toppling, and then Edge came along and had a counter for everything. Like it was a Batman. Every time he thought he was past this nigga, like here he come again. He got Money in the Bank. He switched up from the first chamber match and No Way Out, lost his title there, snuck into his chamber match and won the title off him.
He did.
Nigga had Big Show help him and threw this nigga off the stage to win the last man standing title to win the title. Like, slapped this nigga's pops in his home. Like,
he did do that.
Like that's just different. So if y'all don't mind, you know what I'm saying, crossing state lines and all that, let my guy come through and for one night only just to do the honors. I think that's fitting.
I like that answer. That's a good
Hell
answer.
yeah.
That's going on YouTube.
It's gotta
be going on TikTok.
He gotta be the one to do it. He gotta be the one to do it.
Facts, man. TikTok, YouTube at YK Wrestling. If you don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's going on there? We talked about TLC matches not that long ago, couple seconds ago. 2017, we had Monomania at TLC in Minneapolis. Originally scheduled the Shield reunion versus Braun Strowman, Kane, The Bar, and The Miz in a handicap match. But Roman Reigns gets sick before the show. Kurt Angle replaces Roman Reigns in his first match since 2006. Man came out there with the Shield gear on and everything. Was happy as hell.
Oh man, that was how he made his re-debut.
Yeah, we have been wanting to see Kurt in the ring for about a year.
Yeah, man, that's like I guess they was keeping it on the shelf to try and pull it off at the right time, and they was like, "Hey, it's in case of emergency, we breaking that glass. You got to step out there."
Hey, shout out to Kurt. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready.
Thanks.
He was ready for that call. He had been ready for that call. So he went to the hall earlier that year. He was just like, hey, whenever y'all need me, I'm good. Also, Finn Balor was scheduled to face Sister Abigail.
Thank.
And Sister Abigail got sick. So
The
AJ
good Lord
Styles
said,
had to.
the good Lord said, "Pray to God, you don't drop that shit."
Facts.
He doing it.
Hold on. God tapped in. See, he's just like, hold on. We gotta see what these motherfuckers down here, you see what they doing. This Vince McMahon nigga be giving me so much trouble. Let me check in on him. What he doing? Oh, hell no. He doing this. Oh, I gotta do something about that. I gotta shut that shit down. Hit that red button on him.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Bray Wyatt, RIP.
Pulling the plug on that.
Well, ain't nobody want to see that shit, though.
And look, shout out to AJ. AJ was halfway around the world when they called him. Like, yo.
Halfway around the flat world, AJ.
Like, yo, listen. We don't got to do nothing. Just come out here and wrestle Finn Balor. You could have 20 minutes. Just come out here and wrestle Finn Balor. I said, what? Bet. Nigga hopped on a flight from, what was it, South America or South Africa? The South America, right?
Might have been in the Middle East.
I don't remember. It was like, I feel like he was in like South America or something like that.
It's Googleable, but
it was way out there. But yeah, anyway, hopped on a plane, flew all the way out there on like 24 hours notice, pulled up, wrestled Finn Balor in a here. And then that's when Vince was like, "Oh, you getting the title back, nigga? Now, motherfucker."
Right.
Like, it ain't even an option. You getting the title back now.
Like, I can't find where they was at.
That's a real nigga move right there.
It was. But yeah, he literally was in another country that had a, SmackDown doing their shit wherever they was at. This was a Raw show. Told that man, hey, we just need you to come in here and face Finn Balor. Nothing to it.
Just wrestle.
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
Shout out to him. And then in 2018, very, very sad situation at the time. Roman Reigns had to vacate the Universal Championship because of a leukemia diagnosis. That was 6 years ago this week. I remember it happening. It was real weird because it was just like they announced like a Roman Reigns announcement.
Yeah.
It was just real hush hush. I ain't think nothing of it. And then he walked out there and he was just like in jeans.
Right.
And I was like, no, nigga, when a wrestler come out in jeans and they look sad, that's not good.
Like,
I was just like, damn, this nigga's hurt. And I was like,
when I saw Edge do it.
Yeah.
That's trauma.
Once Edge did it, I was like, oh yeah, I got PTSD. So when I seen Roman did it, I was like, damn, he hurt. All right, we see him in a few months. It is what it is. And this nigga said he had cancer. And I was like,
oh,
nigga, what? Brother, listen, every single day until this man came back, I was scared that I would like open my app and see like something tragic happen.
Telling you, bro.
So I'm glad he actually gave some of my favorite times in wrestling over the last several years. So I really appreciate him being around still for that. Thanks, but on the same episode that he announced his diagnosis, the Shield, they were kind of together again at that time. So Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose won the tag titles. I don't remember who they beat, but Dean Ambrose beat the shit out of Seth Rollins afterwards.
They did.
Nothing else happened as far as Dean Ambrose goes after that moment. Nothing else happened.
Not that we acknowledge.
No vaccines or nothing that I'm aware of.
I mean, he had the IC title for a little bit.
Oh yeah, he did.
But
he did. He used to come out there with the Bane mask and the IC.
I'm gonna say like the promise that I had for it, it didn't hit.
Yeah.
Like I was okay with him turning heel.
The more things change, the more they say the same because he ain't hitting now.
I want to
thinking it was their fault. It's your fault. At the end of the day,
it be times I want to believe. Like I saw he did this promo on Dynamite. I think it was like last week with Claudio and everybody in this new group. It's like I want to believe you, I do, but empirical evidence and data from the past just doesn't sink in with what you're saying right now, which is dope, bro. And he got the belt now too, so it's like I should be able to believe you, but I don't. I'm sorry.
Didn't mean this to turn into a roast session on John Moxley, but it did.
So we gotta talk truth out here. This is what we do.
Yeah, gotta let y'all know. Happy birthday this past week. Bushwhacker Butch would have turned 80. Bad News Brown would have turned 81. RIP to them. RIP to Kevin Sullivan as well, who would have turned 75. But happy birthday to everybody else. D'Lo Brown, Taya Valkyrie, Lyra Valkyria, El Fantasmo, the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker, Carmella, Too Cold Scorpio. Happy birthday to him. Perry Saturn, Rosen Mendez, Wheeler Yuta, Taka Michinoku, Harvey Whippleman, CM Punk, and your boy Bobby Fish.
Ugh.
Bobby Fish, he was at that rally with Jerry Jones.
Uh-oh.
That's how old he is.
Oh, man.
Boy, ordering him up.
Y'all got to look that up if you don't know what we're talking about. Because if you know. That motherfucker old as hell.
Hey, man, let's get to the royal address of rumors real quick. NXT going to be at the ECW arena the night after election night in about a week and a half. So I seen a hashtag you niggas was crying about it. Like, oh, they don't need to go there. It's disgraceful to ECWs, man. Shut the fuck up. They still sold out.
I'm saying, like, what?
Y'all cry too much. What else you got though in the rumors, man?
Oh man, so the AJ agenda, it continues. Specifically
AJ Lee?
right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even thinking that it's AJ. Yeah, AJ Lee, specifically Roxanne and Cora Jade, who are teaming up together. They said they have been ringing Phillips' ears off about talk to AJ to get her back in.
What a surprise.
Because we want to see it. But yeah, they mentioned it like, well, we don't know, we're working on it, but we've been badgering him about it, so we'll see what happens. But hey, listen, AJ Lee and NXT might be fire as hell. Not even might be. Take the might out. It would be.
With them women over there, for sure.
Oh yeah, that's gonna cook with some sauce on it. All right, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the hardest working man in podcasting today, Chris Van Vliet. He was on there with him talking about a whole bunch of things, getting teaming up with John Cena, wrestling Seth in his first match, and more specifically, what his wife thinks about all of this he got going on with these women on screen. But he says she's cool. Because they done been together since they were 14, and he's in like 26, 27 now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so he's like, everything is cool. Like we solid. We just communicate. She knows what's going on. I let her know what's up, and it goes down. Listen, you're a bold man, bro. You're a bold man. That's all I got to say.
Shout out to wifey. I mean,
yeah,
man. She's been around him that long. She know the rules. She know what it's about. Like
she must. I want to say, she must understand how it goes.
Yeah. Shout out to secure women.
Yeah, facts. Big facts. Because this thing here on screen be wilding out.
You do.
So this generation of women, I don't know how they handle that. They wouldn't be handling that. Ugh. Hey, Goldberg had a little something to say. He gotta blur the lines, kayfabe and reality a little bit.
Goldberg
Was talking about his appearance at Bad Blood and basically just recapping what we already saw on TV. I brought Wanda and my son to the show, and I couldn't let this guy just talk shit to me and not do anything. So, I didn't want to make it anything more than it was, but you know me. So, what started off as some little innocent attendance at a pay-per-view. It's PLE, Bill. Get it right. It started off with me being assaulted by one of their champions, but I don't care where we are. I would have done the same thing anywhere else. And being in Atlanta, my adopted hometown, I ain't dead yet. So as long as I'm breathing, don't ever talk shit about me, especially with my family. And he brought Gage into it, so that was kind of it.
Hey,
Now listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
nigga was preaching. He was talking that talk.
Hey, listen. I can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be mindful who you getting in there with, because
Facts.
it's a different breed when you step in there with that man. So we've been talking every episode about the current location of WrestleMania. For those who don't know, Allegiant
Where's
Stadium, April 19th and 20th in Las Vegas.
Mm.
And so the ticket prices, the pre-sale tickets went on sale about 48 hours ago as of now. And obviously everybody's excited. They jumping in there. And when they jumped in that portal, they got a surprise because Ticketmaster's new dynamic pricing was in full effect. Because I think so. The way it goes is, it makes the tickets more expensive depending on the demand for an event. And obviously, Mania being one of the top events next to the Super Bowl and the World Series, everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they got the algorithm, and the algorithm says whatever price you was paying for 2 nights of Mania, go ahead and double it. So what was it? What the
bird went up?
Oh man, people that was expecting to pay, $2,000 for their tickets both nights, make it 4. Make it, matter of fact, make it 45.
You know, it was crazy.
Craziness.
Somebody told me they paid $1,400 to sit in like the 100 sections in a lower bowl. They not a suite, not a club, just a regular ass section in the 100s. Probably like end zone area. That's crazy. So now that they said that, I'm expecting maybe 1,000 for both nights for where I want to sit. I don't know where y'all trying to sit at, but
yeah, man.
If I gotta be alone and away from y'all niggas, I will. If that means I'm paying less, we can't come to an agreement where we gonna sit at.
Yeah,
we should probably have this conversation.
We did. We should for real.
First, we gotta find out who else about to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
We'll figure it out later.
Put plan of action together.
Facts.
Hey, so your boy, Mr. John Bradshaw Layfield. He been in the gym. Oh, you're right. My bad. To be continued. We gonna get to that in a second.
Yeah, we'll talk about JBL in a little bit.
Yeah,
there's an order of operations we gotta follow.
Yeah, big facts. So somebody been listening to your boy Mushnick, and
oh man,
we done got another lawsuit together. Let's see here. DiCello, Levitt, and Murphy filed. That's a law office. They filed a lawsuit against WWE, Vince McMahon, Linda McMahon, and TKO on behalf of the Ring Boys, who have survived some sexual abuse. If you saw the doc, it was not even just a doc. It's just been well documented over the years. It was a string of young boys that worked for the company way back in the day, and they had some stories and of abuse and all of whatnot. And the likes of Pat Patterson and a couple other people were named in it. But yeah, another day, another lawsuit. That's just where we at. You know what I'm saying? So just add that to the file. We add it again, y'all. So
about to go
sad.
broke just paying the lawyers off.
Yeah, it's about to get crazy. Jerry retired at the right time. Because
listen,
he was not getting ready to handle all this.
Getting too old for this shit.
Between Janelle Grant, the SEC violations. I mean, that alone will be like, all right, this is out of the price range for me. We ain't handling that. Now this. Yeah. So we kicked the week off with some sad news. Samantha Irvin, goddess of ring announcers everywhere, one of easily top 5 one of the greatest. I put her right up underneath the Fink because nobody beats the Fink. She right there. She announced her resignation. I believe it's effective immediately because Lillian stepped in this past Monday.
Garcia bike.
She back with the crew, and I'm happy to see this. Having met Lillian on a number of occasions, one of the nicest people you ever gonna meet, the sweetheart. So I'm happy to see her back.
Malik met her too, y'all. Was it at PFL?
Yeah. Well, she was ringing announcing for PFL. That's how I met her. Yeah. So yeah, glad to see her back, but I'm devastated to see Samantha go. And of course, we just trickled around all the stories and whatnot about what happened. So supposedly, and I'm just gonna wait to hear confirmation about this, but it's been said that she's wanting to do some projects outside of wrestling. She wants to potentially get into being an artist, being a singer. And that didn't necessarily gel with the folks at the Fed, so they couldn't come to an agreement, and so she's walking away. I'm going to say this. Whether that's the story or not, I will take this opportunity to announce that I'm going to be Ricochet's op for the rest of 2024 because somehow I feel like he has something to do with this. So it will not go unpunished. It will not. I'm just telling you that right now. And
shout out to Sam though.
Yeah. Good, she good. All right. You want me to do my second peasant, or you want to get to the JBL joint?
Go ahead, man. Let me go ahead and get that second peasant out the way real quick. We got two peasants of the week.
While packing the edits, guess what?
Peasants, you peasants.
Who we got?
You know what I hate? When when people come from the indies and like they go to big companies, it's like they don't really know better. They do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But when they get inside the structure, they learn, you know what I'm saying? They get a better feel. They become a better professional. But see, when you've been in the structure and then you go back to the indies, you're supposed to already still know better. There's certain shit you just don't do. Why do I bring that up? Just not even a year ago. It was a couple months back. Ronda Rousey brought up on her podcast incident about one Drew Gulak and how supposedly she was standing in the venue in the hallway somewhere talking to some people, and Drew Gulak just walked up and pulled the string of her sweatpants, and basically she made it sound as if she felt like she was assaulted. She was mortified. Well, shortly after that, Drew Gulak was terminated, released from his contract, and recently he was at a Beyond Wrestling show. And before I even get started, Drew, bring that ass here, please.
Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Bring that ass here, boy.
So he was on this show in a match with Matcha Slamovich from TNA. And during the show, they had a promo segment. And he decided it would be smart to during the promo said, so at any time in the business that we've been in together, or anytime we've been in Beyond Wrestling, did I ever make you feel uncomfortable? At any time, did you feel like I was a danger in the locker room? Well, you should have. And then he attacked Roger in the ring. Oh. So clearly he didn't learn nothing from his experience. And he just decided not only, and he had refuted the allegations of what she said happened and whatnot, but not only are we going to do that, but now we're just going to double down and we're going to make an ass out of ourselves on this independent promotional show. Bruh. This was just so stupid. We weren't hanging on what Ronda says. I personally don't hang on what she says at the end of the day. For all I know, this could have been an exaggerated story. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't.
Yeah.
It's not like he was, grabbing ass and nothing like that. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that shit. But whatever this was that supposedly happened, if it happened, like we weren't sitting up here bringing the fucking riot about it. We were saying, "Oh, Drew is a monster and he's some devil in the locker room and needs to go." No, we weren't doing that. We said, if you do that, you's an idiot and you're stupid and you should probably apologize and call it a day. But you, sir, you decided you wanted to control your narrative, shall I say? Pepperidge Farm remembers what happened to them. I love when dudes do stupid shit like this because it makes you look worse. Like, when all the shit, like when the whole Joey Ryan thing jumped off and like he just didn't give a fuck. When his name got mentioned like a dozen times in it, he didn't give no fuck. He still had people grabbing his dick in the ring. Like, it's just tone deaf. Like, have a sense of awareness. Like,
you ran out of your WWE money that quick?
He must have. Like, the whole point of, like, if you get whatever reason is you get released, right? Something like this, or if you just wasn't cutting it, whatever the situation is, you go to the indies to just work. Just work. That's all you're doing. You don't go down there to vent your frustration, to make fun of a situation or something like that. You don't go there for that. Your goal is, I'm there to work, and whoever calls me up as a result of the work, I'm gonna be ready. You was taking this opportunity to feel yourself a little too much, and it made you look real stupid. It really did. It really did. I like I said, I had no issue with this man, but this is one of the things that you just need to get the shit slapped out of you for. Real.
Thanks.
Nasty work.
Man. All right, so we took an L just now.
Oh, Raiders?
I don't know if you've seen it, man. Nah, over.
Oh no!
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah, we took an L just now.
Oh.
There was no Nikita appearance either.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what?
But they needed 4 niggas to jump my guy.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah. They can't beat the black man without help.
No, of course they can't. Y'all don't want that smoke one-on-one.
Y'all can't fight fair.
That's what it's always been. You need some kind of distraction, some kind of interference. And look, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in the mob, y'all don't fight fair anyway. Whatever. I don't give 2 fucks. You didn't want to smoke with my guy. You didn't want to smoke.
That's all it is. Hopefully things better by the end of this show. But I got a couple more things on the royal address. Apparently Def Rebel, their contracts are set to expire. WWE has posted a listing for a new director of music strategy and operations who will report to the head of music. They got a bunch of duties, so I'm not gonna read them all off, but yeah, they looking to potentially upgrade and strengthen up that area specifically. So
about time.
Yeah, it's about damn time.
Y'all didn't want to call Jim?
Listen.
Like,
listen. I could. But I get it. Maybe hopefully we lean more on the licensed music side.
Right.
You don't gotta do it for everybody, but like I think some people you should. That's how it used to be. Like some people had licensed music. What happened to the CDs we used to get?
Oh,
they used to get like bands to record the new theme songs and they put them on the CD. That's how we got Batista Classic. We got Mark Henry on the same CD.
We had 3-6 Mafia perform on SmackDown, bro.
Yeah,
that was a time.
You had You had Silk the Shocker and 3-6 Mafia on the same CD.
Yep.
Like, why we can't get back to that and just get, it don't even gotta be like music from the label. You can just get the artist to do one song. I don't know the legalities behind it and everything, but I mean that's for this person to figure it out. Hopefully, so hopefully we kind of get back to basics.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what we want. I want to be able to identify who's coming out at the Royal Rumble.
Right.
The only people I can identify coming out at the Rumble are legends because they still got the same music.
Yep.
With that being said, can I get the Godfather at the Royal Rumble this year? Just one little opinion. You can do like you always do with the Godfather. Have him get eliminated and just walk back with the hose.
He'll take 5 minutes to walk down with the hose, and like a minute 30 seconds to get tossed out. Not even that. It'd be like 30 seconds.
Facts. Every time I watch a Godfather interview, he talk about the hose. And it's like, I've heard you talk about the hose before. And I don't get tired of hearing you talk about the hose.
Nope.
I love the hose. Shout out to the hose. Hey, last other thing, John Bradshaw Layfield, Mr. Layfield. He on them stem cells, boy.
Woo!
You know what that means. Posted a selfie in the gym the other day. He said, first time in a couple of decades, I'm pain-free and able to work out. I got stem cells from Integrated Pain Management in New Jersey. And my first workout, hard to believe I'm able to do the things I couldn't do for years. Comeback? Yeah, the biggest since the resurrection.
He talking that talk. He preaching.
He talking that talk. Shout out to JBL. I'm interested in seeing what he do. Because this man also teased that he was going to be in attendance at Bound for Glory TNA this past weekend, watching Nick Nemeth and Joe Hendry. Before I finish this, William Regal is on my screen right now.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyway, JBL pulled up at Bound for Glory. Nick Nemeth versus Joe Hendry for the TNA championship. Nick Nemeth got the win again. Thanks to interference from JBL, this dude laid out Kazarian, who was the ref. Kazarian also won the Call Your Shot gauntlet earlier in the night. So he can get any title shot of his choosing whenever he wanted. He laid out Joe Hendry with the clothesline from Hell 2. And Joe Hendry caught another L. This kind of reminds me of back like 06, 07, when they just refused to have Samoa Joe win the belt.
Oh, that pissed me off.
Samoa Joe lost like 9 championship matches one-on-one.
That used to piss me off so bad.
Like, this is how it was, because like Nick Nemeth didn't need to win this match here, bro. Like, Joe Hendry, regardless of how you may feel of Joe Hendry, like, come on, man. This is like, who can I compare this to? This is kind of like Booker T not winning the belt at Mania. This is their WrestleMania.
Wait. Hold on.
Like the popular star, the most like one of the most popular people on the roster. Yeah, bro. Like, he should have won it.
I will not go that far. Because Booker T not winning at Mania 19 is a war crime to which there has been no restitution yet. Joe Hendry,
that's the first thing I thought of, though.
Yeah. Joe Hendry might be this popular star that y'all like. I don't buy it, but
you don't believe in Joe Hendry.
I don't. And look, this is not to knock the guy. Like he's
I'm
talented.
dressing like Joe Hendry all WrestleMania weekend.
Like I'm not trying to say the dude's a scrub. I don't get the hype. I don't get all that. But yeah, no, like I understand the popular guy should go over. But y'all know I'm always riding with my dog till the wheels fall off. And we got again, restitution is in order. He done been denied his just due for years. 4 years. You know what I watched? We didn't even talk about this. You know what I watched this week? No Mercy 2017. And that felt like that was a match for the IC title between my dog Dolph and The Miz. That felt like a main event program right there. And I think I want to say that closed the show because that didn't close the show.
It was Brock and Braun.
Right. Yeah. It should have closed the show because it felt like it had that feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Dolph was putting his career on the line, and he had been back and forth with Miz over the IC title. They elevated the title with that program, and my dog was putting on some of his best work. But outside of that, like 3 weeks that he had cashed in, won the world title, and was living on cloud 9, my guy ain't had his moment in the sun yet. So he got it now. So I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna be biased all the way on through.
I know that's your guy. That's my guy too.
Yeah. And the fact that we got JBL in the mix and he just out here being I guess a hitman for hire.
Pretty much.
I'm down with that version of JBL. Like that's almost like APA. I'm with it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm with it. Somewhat. But outside of that, you gotta crown a dude when he's hot. That's my opinion. True. In the main event though, did you see the card for Bound for Glory?
I did not.
In the main event, you had the System, Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards versus ABC, Chris Bay and Ace Austin versus the Hardys in a Full Metal Mayhem, which essentially is a ladder match. But like mad ladders. The Hardys won the tag titles in the main event. Matt and Jeff. I don't care. I'll always pop for the Hardys as a unit. Maybe not individually. But as a unit, I understand. Of course, we got a Jeff Hardy swanton off the ladder. Brian Myers and Chris Bay did the Edge and Jeff Hardy spot from WrestleMania 17, and this dude is just befuddled that the Hardy Boys are winning main events at a WrestleMania equivalent in 2024. He took his glasses off and everything. He's sitting here. He ain't moved yet. He ain't said a word yet. He don't know what to say. He gathering his thoughts. Okay, I got you.
I'm upset.
I'm gonna preface this right now, and this was not planned. This was off the cuff because I was not aware of this, but now I had something else on my mind before this, but this just triggered something. I'm gonna preface this by saying that I also have been a Hardys fan for as long as I can remember. Love the boys, right? But like you just mentioned, this is 2024, and this happens to add on to an issue I had this week. They should not be winning. Number one, to hell with the tag titles. At age 50, pushing 50?
Yeah, they're about 48.
There's no reason at all that Matthew and Jeffrey Hardy should be in any type of ladder match, cage match, anything. I understand he's a grown-ass man. They can do what they want to do with their own bodies. They want to throw him out there like that. Fine. It's bad enough. You got our people, you know what I'm saying? Matt out here laughing at us because we like Jeff Hardy because he fall off and shit. Stuff like this lends credence to that. Because why are you almost 50 with kids who are almost in high school and you out here just throwing yourself off top of ladders to win championships that you don't need to be winning in 2024? The real reason that this came up was because I saw something just the other day that Chris Jericho is the ROH champion.
Yeah.
What are we doing in 2024? Like, really, what are we doing? I understood 5 years ago when we had just started AEW, We were just on the TV deal. We're gonna have weekly television, and it makes sense if you want to generate the eyes and attention to your brand new promotion that is on the level with the WWE. You want to have a champion that people. I accepted it. I was putting him in the GOAT conversation. I said, "Hey, Jericho might be GOAT for this because he's the AEW champion." I was tripping. It is what it is.
I allowed y'all to think how y'all thought. I wasn't agreeing with that shit though. You and Malik both said this nigga was in the GOAT conversation.
We was prisoners of the moment, bro. I don't know what to tell you. We was prisoners of the moment. It happened. Look, I've seen the error of my ways. But anyway, the point is, I accepted it then. But then we proceeded to go too far. It's like there comes a point in time. It's like, how many times can people keep on saying, hey, we have to feed the next generation. We have to feed the next generation. How many times can we keep saying that? And y'all just keep on doing this nostalgia act for the people. Oh, yeah. It's not like the Hardys never won the TNA Tag Team Championships. They won them, 8 years ago? 7 years ago? Right before they came back to WWE. They was on their expedition to gold. They're going to win all the Tag Team Championships across all those brands. Y'all remember that? Yeah. The ROH titles, the TNA titles, they did this already. There was no point of them winning another championship at all. Not let alone matches that involve ladders. Like, the combination of that and Jericho's past 50. He should not be winning nothing. He shouldn't be winning a garbage time championship, let alone an ROH championship that the likes of Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, those guys won. I'm sorry, Bryan Danielson. But those guys held that championship. Jonathan Gresham, I can keep going. That is not a championship that a 50-plus-year-old Jericho should be winning any point in time before we got to the 2020s. We just did that for some reason. I'll put that on Tony. Listen, I don't take my foot off his neck for no reason. I'm gonna just chalk that up to him. But this was kind of silly. TNA been doing their shit. So for that to happen, I'm looking at y'all a little bit differently now. Because unless you were saying that this was a way for them to go out to retire, that's the only scenario where I can see it. But they're not going to. So it's for who they getting ready to put over. I don't see who they really getting ready to crown. This didn't make no sense. They have not put on a match that I have cared to watch since 2017, 2018.
WrestleMania.
Maybe. That. Well, they had a couple matches when they came back after they won the titles. There was a couple matches in there. Like the match they had with the Bar was fire. Like those were good, right? But not since then. Not to the point that I say, oh yeah, put the belts on them, have them get another run. Stop it. We don't need it that bad. We have more than enough in our memory banks of these old ass wrestlers with winning championships. That goes for everybody. That includes your boy Goldberg. We didn't need to see that.
Hey,
we did it.
It happened though.
Listen, we didn't need to see it, and we still don't need it. But it's like, I don't know. That shit got to stop. That shit got to stop. I didn't even know. Like I said, I didn't know about this. I didn't know that happened. Y'all got me fucked up. My bad, y'all.
There we go.
My bad.
He even took the shades off. He said, fuck, I ain't gonna do it no more.
No. They got Hardys winning championships in 2024. I love the Hardys. I don't want to see the Hardys winning championships in 2024. That's all. Like, no.
Yeah, the Hardys won. Who else won? Masha Slamovich defeated Jordan Grace to win the Knockouts Championship. Rematch from Bound for Glory 2022.
This is the rematch. Yeah, boy, the rematch.
Masha Slamovich finally wins, man.
Oh shit! I'm about to have to watch this card. I mean, not that other match, but this.
Hey, that match was hard though. Regardless of the result, the match was decent.
Damn. I didn't think Jordan was listening to nobody. To be honest with you,
Nah, me neither. But yeah, she might be WWE bound for sure now.
Oh hell yeah, yeah, it's going down.
No brainer at this point.
I can't wait.
So shout out to her. Elsewhere on this show, man, Rhino got in the Hall of Fame, of course. Shout out to Rhino. He wrestled on the card too. So he was wrestling. Mike Santana defeated Moose. He was in the gauntlet. He was the last person eliminated from the gauntlet.
Okay, that's cool. That's all right.
Yeah. Elsewhere on this match, man, Mike Santana defeated Moose. That was kind of banging. That was banging. That was bumping me. PCO defeated Matt Cardona to retain the Digital Media Championships and the International Heavyweight Wrestling Championships in a Monsters Ball match. So shout out to Matt Cardona getting me to somewhat care about a PCO match. I've seen 2 PCO matches in person this year and have not cared.
Damn. That's bad.
Yeah, I mean, he just don't do it for me. I get it, though. I get it for everybody else. Just not for me. It's not for me. Josh Alexander. Yeah. Josh Alexander defeated Steve Macklin technical submission. And Wendy Chu was on the card teaming with Rosemary in an unsuccessful challenge for the Knockouts Championship. They lost to Spitfire.
Damn.
And then Mike Bailey retained the X Division title against Elio del Vikingo.
Okay.
So decent card.
Yeah, it sounds like a fire card.
I need to come back to Vegas next year, bro. All right, let us get both equivalents of Let us get all the WrestleMania equivalents in the same year. Let us get the actual WrestleMania. Let us get Bound for Glory and Double or Nothing in the same year.
Okay.
Make up for us not getting WrestleMania 40.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm still on that.
Hey,
Roxanne and Cora Jade got yeah, they did. Roxanne and Cora Jade got matching gear on.
Ooh. Okay. I want to see that.
I'm gonna just say this.
It feels so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap in.
Yeah, we're gonna have to tap into this. Let's wrap this up with predictions for Crown Jewel. So since we in Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna retire the Keith Sweat while we talk about this match. Team SWV versus Damage Control versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven versus Team Cocoa Butter Jr. for the women's tag titles. Who you got?
It's sexy Cocoa Butter Jr. That might be the answer, low-key. I've been watching how they just quietly been showcasing the hell out of them two. Like I guess Metaphor is Meta too, because I don't really see nobody else besides two of them.
Noam Dar went. Noam Dar was gone forever, came back for like 2 weeks, and now he gone again. And the Oral Mensa just running up on niggas doing his own thing. So he affiliated with them still, but like he kind of just doing his own thing and they doing their own thing. Like they still Metaphor, but they just kind of off on their own.
Yeah, like it don't seem like the same energy it was before. Like if it's just a tag team, that's fine. Because this is a tag team I can get behind. You know what I'm saying? Like they got some cohesion here, and it's been going on for a while. But realistically, this might be a way to get them up on the main roster because they ain't nothing left to do doing NXT. We see what Lash doing. Lash is cooking. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we had seen enough of Jakara to this point. So this is a way to get that in motion too. Get her showcased a little bit better. So we saw Chelsea and Piper. I've been saying it. Chelsea needs to just go on and do her thing, and Piper needs to do the same. But also, who else is it? It's them, Jay Bianca, Damage. It would be fun, but I like them better chasing belts instead of winning them. But yeah, no, Jakara and Lash, that would be fire. And again, we in a scenario where Jade and Bianca don't have to lose because it's not believable that somebody's going to beat them straight up. So we'll just do what we did at Clash at the Castle. and they could beat one of the other tag teams to do it. But that's probably the team I'm gonna go with. Lash and Jakara.
I'm still sticking behind giving Chelsea and Piper another run. But if it comes down to it, I'm with Team Cocoa Butter Jr. I'm with them. If we go from Team Cocoa Butter to Team Cocoa Butter Jr., I ain't mad.
I'm saying
they might graduate to Team Shea Butter.
I'm telling. Listen, that's how you crown them. That's how you crown them.
Yeah, for sure. For the U.S. title, we got Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes in a game 8, I guess. Because somebody was hating. Who was hating? LA Knight.
Yeah.
Big hate.
Big hate. Who you got in this one?
Oh, it's time. It's time to do it, man. Get Melo that strap, bro. Get him up on game. It's about time to do it. I'd be biased and say that it should be Andrade, but I think that time will come. You got to ride the hot hand. You know, we've been talking about black wrestlers and getting their just due, not just on PLEs, but you know, as singles competitors. Like, yeah, as single stars.
Give us a here nigga damn situation.
Yeah. We gotta take what we can get. And I don't think there's a reason to stall or hold off on it. Go ahead and pull the trigger. Because the mid card is cooking. Like they've been holding it down themselves by alone. And LA Knight brought the juice back when he beat Logan for the title in the first place. So this is just gonna breed some more who's gonna be next. Like Andrade gonna be in the mix, but who's gonna be next to show up and get in the mix with Melo and them. So like this, it's a lightning rod for more. That's all I'm seeing out of it.
I'm with it. Take a pause from these predictions real quick. Cora Jade and Roxanne just took the L, and Zarya, formerly known as Delta, is making her appearance again. She here again. She was here at the end of NXT.
Yeah, I don't like the way y'all did that. Like, I understand CW got restrictions and all that, but y'all gotta, or time constraints rather. Yeah, y'all gotta plan that out better. Cause like, how you get a glimpse of her?
Who, nigga? Like,
y'all get a glimpse of her and then cut the feed. Like, yo, what?
It was so anticlimactic. She's like, Vic is like, she's here, and Book was just like, wow. And I was
right.
like, no, this is some AEW shit. Like, I thought Excalibur was here. Like, that's what they do. Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Who is this nigga? I don't think they explained who it was still. I gotta run it back though, because the little bit I saw the match, they was kind of banging. So like, I'm gonna run back this first hour for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we on that.
Let's get back on the prediction so we can do that. Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. I like that promo Triple H and Randy was cut.
Oh yeah.
It seemed authentic because like Randy seemed legit pissed off, and Triple H, he seemed like he did care for Randy, like legitimately cared for his well-being in that moment. You don't care about being that much. You let Adam Pearce just run wild over there on Raw. So I'm sorry. I'm off topic.
Y'all know how it goes. Oh, this is interesting. That's kind of tough because I could see either one, to be honest with you. Like realistically, because Kev is the one who's feeling like he done been done dirty. Like, Cody out here running with our ops for the last 4 years, and then Randy out here just supporting this behavior. Like what's up with y'all? But Randy is like, yo, listen, you my little dog, you know what I'm saying? You my young boy out here, and you done got a little bit beside yourself. So now I gotta check you. Like, it's kind of a toss up. So I don't know. I'm stuck on this one. I think it'd be better served if Kevin wins. Just
Yeah,
because,
I got KO.
Randy can eat that. It's not gonna be a big thing. And it'll probably,
Crazy.
sweeten the story up a little bit.
I'll let that one slide. Last week was crazy.
Oh man. Hey. Y'all know what I've been. Oh,
Say,
hey, listen.
about time to start packing it in. That's crazy. I went back and listened to it. I was like, damn, that sounded even crazier on the second run through.
Listen, I just be free flowing. Sometimes y'all gotta stall me out.
It's all good. Yeah, I got KO with it this too. I think, yeah, he can win it, and it would make more sense. I think like Randy at this stage, what we going for, Kevin Owens needs to like establish. I'm not fucking around with you niggas.
Yeah,
especially if he about to be going after Cody.
Oh yeah, we need that.
So you need to put him in that spot where it's just like, yo, I'm him again. So I'm with it,
man. So when the Survivor Series is over, we gotta get to work.
Yeah, it's about that time. It's Rumble season.
Yeah,
it's Rumble season literally right around the corner. Right now they running this vignette where they got like this mystery box, and everybody, they got all these random wrestlers reaching in the mystery box, and they touching on whatever's in the box to see what it is. But like it's the boogeyman's face inside the box. So the boogeyman back on TV. Which I saw Boogeyman was at SmackDown a few weeks ago. He was just like, I seen him take a picture with Dom. I think Dom would used to be around back when Boogeyman was like first on the roster too. Yeah. Boogeyman just scared the shit out. Like he literally legitimately scared the shit out of Bianca Belair. Like she almost had a heart
attack. Hey, listen. You can't be pulling that up with black folks out there, man.
With sisters? No, fam.
No. Y'all wildin'.
And Marty know better. He a brother himself. So like,
exactly. Like that's how you gonna mess around and get jabbed.
We got Seth freaking Rollins. Please say the freaking versus Bronson Reed. Who winning this? I got Seth. I think Seth need to win it. Bronson already done laid this nigga the fuck out already.
This is my thing. We know Seth is killing time because we got agendas that's gonna be deeper than rap in a couple months. It just depends on how long we want to drag this out because Survivor Series is right in front of the corner, and I don't see Seth being in the War Games match, obviously. So that might mean that we're probably going to run this back. So if we're going to run this back, I think we might as well just go on and have Bronson win. So then we could make it like, hey, he's that monster that Seth can't beat. And Seth done slayed everybody. Seth done slayed Brock Lesnar. Seth technically still hasn't lost to Roman Reigns yet. Like, I done beat everybody. But Bronson different. Mm-hmm. So I'm convincing myself. I'm gonna go with Bronson because I think this is gonna go into Survivor Series, and they probably gonna have like a street fight or something crazy to cap it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm with that even more. I'm still sticking with my pick though.
That's cool.
Shout out to Vic Joseph in his pumpkin suit that he got on too.
Oh my god.
He would crazy.
He would be.
I need that. I actually need that. I might have to put that in my rotation next year.
Facts.
Next up, we got 2 championships, brand new championships. The Crown Jewel Championship for the men and women. But for the women, we got Queen Nia Jax, the WWE Women's Champion, versus Liv Cush my Cologne Morgan, the women's world champion, over on Monday Night Raw. Who you got? Shout out to Bubba Ray Dudley in the house.
Oh, okay. All right.
Unfortunately,
I'm
Dave
sticking to
LaGreca is with him too.
Oh, why you had to say that? We didn't know about him. So yeah, I'm sticking with my guns. My winner is neither, because it's gonna be Tiffany Stratton. She's going to cash in on one of those women's champions and have both be either the WWE Women's Championship or the Women's World Championship alongside the Crown Jewel Women's Champion. But I'm just to hedge my bets. Yeah, just to hedge my bet though, I got Nia Jax in case they decide not to pull the trigger.
Same. Listen, I said the tip stuff a week or two ago. I'm sticking on that, but backup plan Nia Jax, because I'm always with Nia Jax. Maybe it's some Rhea Ripley interference that nobody's asking for.
Right. Because it's not that I don't want Rhea in the title picture. I don't want Rhea near Liv anymore. That needs to stop.
Also,
we're done with that.
Yeah, cut that shit out. Cut it out.
Like you got Raquel in front of you to worry about now. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Then we got the men's version. Gunther, the world heavyweight champion, versus y'all's undisputed champion, Cody Rhodes. Not mine. He's y'all's.
Why not just call him the disputed champion?
The disputed champion, Cody Rhodes. Hey, Gunther was talking that talk the other night too.
Oh, thanks.
He was preaching. Who you got?
Oh man. I'm not gonna go with the easy answer. I'm going with Gunther. Big Goon. Because I always say this about a monster heel. We gotta make him as big and as bad as we possibly can, just like we did with Roman. And Gunther is on that level. Like Cody don't have no backup, first of all. We obviously see that Gunther got his.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? He got an ace up his sleeve. Cody got to go with solo. And at the end of the day, Cody don't need it. He knows he don't need it. So, what is it? Even though this don't mean shit, this big ass unnecessary size belt.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? That they up here, bringing in a case with the white glove. They killing me with this shit every week. Man. They killing me with this. It don't mean nothing. You only gonna see it every time they go to Saudi, which is twice a year. So it don't mean nothing anyway. But it's not best served to put on Cody, because the only thing worse than a babyface after the chase is a babyface that gets too many goddamn wins. AKA Super Cena. Y'all know about that.
Roman.
Yeah, it always does best when heels get them big wins. So, especially if we go through with that Goldberg shit. Oh yeah, the big bad Billy superhero need a super villain, and a super villain is always best when he got some extra shit on it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and do that.
I have a superficial reason. What's that, Bud Light line?
Yes, sir.
I ain't had one of those in years. We might have to go change that in a minute. But yeah, I'm going with Gunther 2-1. Gunther was talking that talk on Friday. Hurt that nigga feelings because he was telling the truth. Hurt his feelings so bad he had to jump him first. That's some whole shit.
I know he done got through. He done struck a nerve when Cody got to get gully and start swinging. Like, hold on, Mister, keep your composure all the time.
Right,
something that clicked.
But elsewhere, Cody Rhodes can barely carry the championship he got. Think he gonna carry this other championship that's at least like 25% bigger?
Like, listen, God bless him. He been killing me trying to do that. The way Rick and Dusty used to carry the old NWA. Mm-hmm. Listen, them NWA, right? Like them NWA titles was like the size of the newspaper back in the day. You know what I'm saying? A folded
That
newspaper.
nigga come out there
This
holding the
belt,
belt like this.
yeah, like this is not one of them belts you can carry like that. But he's trying to be a traditionalist. I respect it, but you look silly. That's all I'm saying. Like, and he knows it. Like he's starting to stop doing it a little bit now. Like he's kind of just carrying it because he know it looks silly. It's just like, come on now.
You're not your daddy, bro.
You gotta see if you get that Wayne Dingle back, and then maybe we'll talk.
Thanks. And then assuming that there's another match. I heard there might be another match on this card. But assuming there's like a bloodline civil war that they add to this card, who you got winning?
If we get like Solo and Jacob and
Tom.
Whoever else. I guess Tom, yeah. And some OG bloodline. I don't know. They probably won't do that before Survivor Series though.
Spoiler alert is happening at Crown Jewel.
Oh, it is.
I was just saying, assuming because it hasn't been announced technically.
Oh yeah, they
hasn't aired.
They pre-tape SmackDown. Yeah.
Sorry if I spoiled that for y'all that was trying to watch SmackDown, but somebody spoiled it for me, and y'all know the rules. Ever since I got Han Solo getting killed, spoiled for me, I don't give a fuck. I have not given a fuck in 9 years.
That's fair. I gotta respect it. Yeah. So it's 3-on-3 or 2-on-2?
Might be 3-on-3.
Damn.
I didn't confirm that much.
Yeah, so Solo and them got to get the win because they still gonna be a man short. So it's new bloodline.
Yeah, I'm with that too. You gotta assert them too because Roman came back and won the first match. He can't just be running over these niggas too.
Well, you gotta assert them because Solo's not believable. I don't care what he's done. He was more of a threat when he was Roman's enforcer. Like you have to.
Hey, I like the promo he cut on Friday though.
It was good. Like he's getting better, but it's like he has to step out of that shadow of like, him being attached to Roman is the most power he's getting. Like when you see Solo off by himself, it's like, oh, okay, he here. But then you see Jacob behind him, it's like, oh, that's the reason to be worried. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not given that he is the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like when Roman had the whole crew together, it was like, hey, you could get through Jimmy, you could get through Jay, you might could get through Solo, but after all of that, you got to see Roman, and Roman is that one you can't get past. With Solo, it's not like that. It's like you might get past Tommy, you might get past Tonga. You ain't gonna get past Jacob to get to Solo. So it's like that dynamic got to shift at some point. Like we know Solo's savage, we know he about that, but it's not as believable. That's why it's like I don't like the whole tribal chief thing because you trying to be tribal chief. Roman set a standard you can't meet, bro. Like it's just not. Like if you would have said you something else, like if you would, I don't know, don't say chief, say something else. You know what I'm saying? Like change that verbiage and maybe I could roll with it. But it's standing too high right now.
Hey, as long as he got the Uma Thurman, he the tribal chief. That's the rules, apparently.
The Uma Thurman.
Why Roman can't just be like, nigga, this my shit? It's just like, that's where the power is at. As long as Roman got it, it's like, this means I'm the tribal chief. So it's just like, it's the biggest deal whenever he put that motherfucker on, or at least attempt to. Which is why I got pissed off the other week when he tried to put that shit on. He took so damn long. Like, nigga, just grab it and put it on, bro.
3 different weeks he done did that. It's like, how many times are you gonna just drag this shit out? Either put it on or don't. Like,
right, man. But yeah, that's our show. I'm gonna get back. Ambulance match just started, so we're gonna check this out here. Plug our socials. Let's get up out of here.
Yes, sir. Y'all can find me at Wreak Havoc on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. At Wreak Havoc 24. Also, go check out the Havoc Hour on all streaming platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts. The video versions up on YouTube. All our content is out right now.
Yes, sir. I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Follow me on Instagram, TC Fontaine. Where else am I at? Twitter at TC Fontaine. The Instagram is TC.Fontaine. I might just make them all the same thing. Reduce my confusion. Because I'm always confused when I have to say where you can find me at. You can find Young Kings Wrestling everywhere though. I've been acting for like over 10 years, and I get to see myself on the screen in like a big premiere for the first time. Because I usually just do YouTube shit. I was dropping on YouTube, but like now I'm about to be in a movie that's screening next weekend, so I'm excited.
Okay,
I am excited. The movie's actually in festivals right now too, so like a lot of people don't already see. So I'm about to go. I'm about to go find what people talking about if I can find it over on the Twitter world.
Say less.
That's what I got going on. Please say the bait.
Hell yeah.
Content. That's my shit.
Get this work, boy.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all if you made it this far. Shout out to the people in Australia who tap in. Y'all be looking through the analytics. I see y'all in Australia.
Hell
I
yeah.
see y'all in Romania. What? How the fuck we get to Romania?
Hey, shout out to Australia, but y'all ain't gonna see me in this lifetime or the next. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, listen, I will never step foot in that country ever. I'm sorry. Y'all got too many non-human species I'm not aware of.
Yeah, nah, the home of the devil's pets.
Y'all. Y'all cool as I've met mad Australians before. Cool as
yeah. Hell yeah, a lot of people. But y'all,
I don't like them other species y'all got out there.
Yeah, I done seen too much shit.
It's way too much going on. Shout out to the Canadians
people,
out there. Y'all
people and they actual experiences showing us what's going on out there. Like, nah, not me, bro. Not me.
Bro, I saw this Australian dude. He posted a video and he's following this dude for like miles because he got this big ass, only found an Australian spider relative. And I said a spider relative in the family. It ain't no damn spider though. It's something else. It's a big ass spider species, right? Just in this nigga's muffler, and he's following him the whole time. Like it's not moving, nothing. So he pull up beside the dude when they get to a light, and he's like, "Hey mate, you know there's a big spider in your muffler." And the dude was just like, "Oh yeah, it's been there for 3 weeks, mate." Just like casually, just does not care. That's how dangerous that shit gotta be. If he just be like, yo, nigga, this your car now, bro. Like it's both ours, just keep it at my house.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm sorry. Seeing eight-legged freaks kind of just ruined any hope I had of having peace with those motherfuckers. Like, nope.
Hey, I got one thing to say about Australian what is they, spiders or whatever they might be called for real. This is all I gotta say about
that shit. Keep that shit. Keep that shit over there. Hey, keep that shit. Keep that shit.
Keep that shit over there.
If I can walk around with a flamethrower, I'll come out. If I can't, you ain't gonna see me. I'll burn the whole place down. I'm sorry. Y'all just,
or at least take me to where they less prominent at. Like, I assume they not always in the city like that, but I'm not staying. I'll go through like one day. I don't want to sleep there.
Nope. Hell no.
Because they be in people's houses, just like kangaroos be beefing with niggas. Like, I'm good off Australia.
Right. Like, and they be brolic too.
Oh God, though.
I'm not with that.
This motherfucking kangaroos built like John Jones. This shit's crazy.
Yeah. No, we not.
Yeah,
we not here for
that. I appreciate y'all for listening.
Yeah,
y'all in Canada, y'all tapped in too. Who else tapped in? We out here in China. China listen to us. Shout out
That's
to
what's
China,
up.
Germany.
That's what's
Y'all
up.
tapped in.
Mhm.
I said Romania, Ireland, the Philippines. It's countries I never heard of. I see on here.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
that's what's up.
All right, man. We out of here. Go.
No.